JOANN, honey, I'm gonna need you to make up your mind, okay? Because I ain't even start the grieving process yet. Y'all just left. Because when I first saw that message, I was like, huh? Stay tuned. I thought this shit was over. Hi Zoidies and Zoyals. Welcome back to another video on Plannerzoid, and today is another episode of... Got too excited. Okay. And in today's episode of Planner Tea, can we have a chat about Miss JOANN for a second? She just closed for good. And I was getting ready to start my grieving process of a craft store that I actually loved. I didn't go too much, but I still loved it. But before I could, I went scrolling on Facebook because why the fuck am I scrolling? And what did I come across? This message. Thank you for crafting with us. For generations, JOANN has been honored to be part of your creativity, your quilts, costumes, school projects, and handmade moments of love. It has been our joy to serve makers and dreamers across the country. We're stitching something new behind scenes, and we can't wait to share what's next. Stay tuned for exciting news about the future of JOANN. No, more like, where did this message come from? When did it even get created? Okay, because JOANN has been closing for months. So like, how long they knew about this? Of course, in my escapades of looking through stuff, I decided to see what others thought about it, so I did find some comments online. So the post that I saw came from Facebook, and then, I went to go look around and all this stuff, and it's confirmed. So if you go onto the JOANN's homepage, the same message is there. So I'm like, okay, so it's there. What is going on? This is hopeful for crafters. Found this on the JOANN's official website. They need to stop focusing on crap goods like party supplies and ornaments from China and return to fabrics, sewing, and handcraft. Someone said the private equity firm is probably selling the name and IP assets to squeeze the last bit of money they can. Sad, but I hope a store like JOANN's comes back. There's a definite need for it. I hope they do come back stronger and better. I worked for them for 24 years and 11 months before our Ithaca, New York store closed. I miss it every day. I gotta ask, what do y'all think about this? Have y'all came across this message? I want y'all to check it out. If y'all came across it, what did y'all think when y'all saw this message? Did y'all have the same feeling I had, like, or were y'all like, yay, oh my gosh, yay? Either way, what the hell? So all these comments from Facebook, a lot of them are saying, please come back, we hope you come back, stuff like that, because everyone loves JOANN's. So of course, I had to creep on over to Reddit, because Reddit be having all the stuff to talk about. So I saw a post from 3 days ago, and who knows when I post this video, it may not be 3 days ago, but either way, me reading it today is 3 days ago. Just found this while clicking on a part of JOANN's email, and then of course the same picture that I showed you guys with the message. Found this notice when clicking on a part of JOANN's email. I just found this maybe 10 minutes ago. Can someone weigh in on this? Is it just an old notice, or is there something I've missed? That's my point. We're all lost. We're like, huh? Where did this come from? I want to know, how long has this message been sitting here? Because y'all wait until May is over, until all your stores have closed, then y'all want to say that, knowing everybody was trying to hunt and get all that stuff out the store, and some people are also upset about it closing. So y'all came back with this. I'm confused. You know, at one point I thought JOANN's was just gonna move to online only. Because why not? I didn't think like they was gonna close for good. What is up with this message? The stay tuned is a bit bizarre. You think if something was going on to revive the company, there have been some rumors out there doing the liquidation. As it stands, currently GA technically own what's left of JOANN's? Question mark. It really is bizarre. And yes, I suppose GA technically does own whatever merchandise is left. I feel like my mic is just so high in my face. Let's do that. Can y'all see my pretty face better? It is really bizarre. And yes, I suppose GA technically does own whatever merchandise is left. Not sure what they're going to do with everything. Question mark. Sell it to other folks that buy up dead stock and other fabrics for resale. Not sure about the name though. Not sure how that works. I'm intrigued though. I'll be keeping up with any all new info for sure. So yeah, definitely. Just when we thought it was over, maybe it's not over. What future of JOANN? They freaking killed JOANN and it has no future. Well, I don't know about that, but let's see. I mean, that's what I thought too. Let me see what someone said. Exactly. And now someone is playing games. JOANN, as we know it, will never again exist. Nothing can ever replace it. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels this way. Because when I first saw that message, I was like, huh? Stay tuned. I thought this shit was over. I really don't know. It would be amazing if JOANN's was revived. Maybe wishful thinking within our huge crafting community. I really hope this is not a joke of some sorts. I was a JOANN's employee for what feels like a lifetime ago. I worked at 4 different locations in South Florida. I also worked at a rag shop in which I stayed on through 2 store liquidations. When I realized JOANN's was in trouble, my heart sank for every current employee that they were all gonna have to be faced with. Yeah. Because I'm sure many of us, you know, probably not everybody, some people probably didn't give a shit, but as someone who used to work in retail and have to serve and deal with assholes, you could be replaced just like that. But I don't know about a place that's just closing. That just means no jobs, I guess. So I guess those people had to start looking. And for the longest that I went to the store, how about people just wasn't even sure when they were leaving? So I'm hoping, at least at the locations that I've been going to and the people I've been talking to, I'm hoping they didn't just throw them in the face like, hey, store's closed, get out. I don't think so, but every time I talked to them, they didn't even know the day they were closing and what's going on and stuff like that. It seemed like everyone here is left in the dark, employees and customers. What is going on? I'm not sure it would even be close to the same though. When Overstock.com bought all the rights to the name Bed Bath & Beyond, they relaunched it to basically be Overstock.com with the new name, presumably to try to appeal to a new customer base. I totally forgot about Bed Bath & Beyond. Like, a lot of stores are leaving. I don't know whether to be happy or sad. I could be happy because I could save my money, but then I could also be sad because I can't spend my money. Unless they are reopening stores, and we know that's not happening, I can't get excited about this. They're probably going to have a website open. I guess it'll be better than nothing. But I want to shop for my craft supplies at a brick and mortar. How many times have I said this on this channel? We like our brick and mortar stores. I want to walk in. I have to touch the product. I have to sniff the product. I have to hug the product. And most of all, unless they are reopening stores, and we know that's not happening, I can't get excited about this. They're probably going to have a website open. I guess it'll be better than nothing, but I want to shop at my craft surprise at a brick and mortar. I want the old JOANN back, and I'm sure all the employees want their jobs back too. I can't shop for fabric online. I need to touch it. pillow. Of all things, fabric. How do you even shop for fabric online? Like, I guess some places do send samples. I don't know. I'm not well versed in the fabric community and sewing and all that. I just go there for stationery. This forum has an ass of comments, and y'all already know I'm not reading it up. What somebody said? I'm boycotting whatever they do next. I'm sure everyone has seen that message on that site by now. There have been plenty of posts about it. And I understand it may be tempting to cling to hope that maybe it isn't over. Ooh, where's this post going? It's a long post too, y'all. Where's this post going? Okay. But now as a former employee, you know what? A lot of employees have been coming out of the craft stores and talking about what's going on in them craft stores. And half of it is to do with the damn customer. Yeah, we're going to have a chat about that next week. Yep, we're going to talk about that on the Planet C with the damn customers in the craft stores. Because I cannot, okay? But now as a former employee who gave 3 years of their life to this company, who processed the last transaction my store will ever see, who teared up and hugged our final customers goodbye, this is a slap in the face. This is a slap in the face to not just employees, but the customers who have already said goodbye. This is a slap in the face to every single employee who is now unemployed or had to job hunt in this job market filled with ghost jobs and multi-stage interview processes just for an entry-level position. Damn, they better say it. They better say it. This is a slap in the face to every employee who has put in their blood, sweat, and tears into this company, who made it what it is. Who made it what it is. The decision makers, the people who ran into the company. Oh my God, y'all, I can't read. Hold on. The decision makers, the people who ran this company into the ground, would be nothing without the employees who run the stores, the distribution centers, run the support center, etc. The people who were overworked and underpaid. Many of us didn't even have sick leave. This company didn't have good working conditions. You don't work at JOANN's for the money. You do it because you want to work at JOANN's. Wow. You know, and that's going to be for a whole different tea. Because you think I'm just going to get on the customer's asses. Some of these employers are definitely... Lord, it's a shame. Stop fucking with people's jobs. I will not spend a single penny on whatever. Hold on, because this is long, y'all. But I want to see what they got to say. Damn, how many more paragraphs? Okay, we almost there, y'all. We almost there. I want to see what they got to say. I will not spend a single penny on whatever they try to rebrand as. It would never, ever be the same. They've closed the stores. The employees have moved on or are trying to. We've said our goodbyes. Our customers said goodbye. We've had our get-togethers. We've had our last day tears. JOANN's is gone. It's a corpse. Whatever GA tries to do, it won't be the store we loved. It's gone. If they wanted to save the company... Didn't I just say that in the beginning of the video? If they wanted to save the company, they have 4.5 months since the bankruptcy filing to figure out a damn plan and save at least some of the human costs. Didn't I say that shit? Somewhat. I didn't say it like that, but y'all get my point. But no, they allowed us to go through the grieving process. They allowed us to feel the fear and trauma and the pain from losing our jobs, from losing our happy place, from losing our found families. They let us lose everything. Us, the people who without, they wouldn't make a damn penny. Ooh, this person is going in over here. This person going in. Okay, here's the next paragraph. They did this in the cruelest manner possible. They waited until the stores were closed, and now they're acting like they want to rebrand or relaunch it or whatever. Don't make me laugh. Great American or whoever the hell owns the IP now. I like this person. Whatever you do won't hold a candle to what we had. The company we loved is gone. The place we loved is gone. Almost done, y'all. 2 more paragraphs. They got a lot to say. Even without pulling this crap, Great American has already harmed people. Whatever happened to those job fairs we were supposed to have? What happened to closing the stores with dignity? There is no dignity in what happened, damn it. You lied through your teeth. You promised employees that you would make this a smoother transition, and then you hurt us. You hurt thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, and now you seriously expect us to support whatever you decide to do with the company's courts? The body isn't even cold yet, damn it. Damn. Okay, okay. I've had enough of your bullshit. Gosh, I almost feel like they're coming at me. Okay. I've had enough of your bullshit, and I'm not spending a single fucking penny on whatever happens next. And I call on every single person who is sick of being yanked around by these rich assholes who think our lives are just pawns in some sick game to do the same. The store is gone, damn it. JOANN's is nothing without the parts of it you have destroyed. I haven't been loyal to the JOANN IP in years. I've stayed for my coworkers and my customers, and now you've taken both from me. I will never, ever forgive the people who caused this to happen, and I will never, ever forgive the people who have decided to so callously dangle a carrot in front of our faces when anyone could see that the carrot is moldy and bruised. Oh, I forgot to read this part, y'all. I'm not your employee anymore. I'm not your little pawn anymore. Fuck you. I don't have a fan to clack. I don't have a teacup to drink. I have nothing in here. That's hot right there. Whoa. Oh my God. My chain. Oh my God. Clearly, some people are not happy with the message they sent out because they feel like, what the heck? And some people are also hopeful for the message that came out. A lot of mixed things. Let's see what people said about this post because woo, they put their foot in it. Or should I say their thumbs? Customer here. I won't set foot in or spend any money with whatever comes next. When I went to the site last time, I expected there to be a blank screen or maybe a goodbye message at most. When I saw the current one, I won't lie, I had a little bit of hope, but then quickly remembered what happened to Toys R Us and Bed Bath & Beyond. They couldn't bother to let the corpse cool down. Whatever they got planned, it won't be the same. Wow, this is a top 1% commenter, okay? Well said. I had the same reaction when I saw the post this morning. You are right about everything. The website message rubbed me the wrong way after what they did. JOANN died for good yesterday, and today, now they come out with this slap in the face. It likely won't be JOANN doing anything themselves, but more likely the JOANN name and branding will be sold off as a continued part of the bankruptcy settlement, like how Overstock purchased Bed Bath & Beyond, which is what someone else also said in a different kind of forum. So as I'm scrolling, and you know, this is crazy. Wait, the best thing the employees can do is sue Great American and the entire corporate C-suite at JOANN's, not just going after the business, but the people who destroyed it for personal gain. They deserve to rot in prison bankrupt. Not to discount the injury done by bad decisions on high, but the most impactful thing would be to campaign for and demand laws that make the private equity asset stripping illegal, along with the lines of anti-predatory lending laws. They would be tough to craft to avoid loopholes, but would have been very useful in the last decade. Wow. See, now we really getting into it. See, now people talking about lawsuits and bankruptcy, so I ain't even finna get into that shit, y'all. That ain't what Plannerzoid is. Either way, that's the tea. And I brought it to the forefront so y'all can see for yourselves. So go to the JOANN's website and you'll see it on the home screen. You will see that message. And let me know down below what y'all think. Because the people on Facebook and Reddit, they're already going in over here. They're already going in. So now I'm curious of what y'all think. So comment down below. Thank you for watching the video. And JOANN, make up your damn mind.